Today I'm showing you how easy it is to make an authentic Cape Malay Breyani. This biryani recipe has been given to me by my mother, and she's used it all the years, and so has all the family. And now I'm using it and teaching it to you and my children as well. So it may seem a bit daunting to make biryani, all the elements, all the spices, all the pots and pans you're going to use, but believe me, at the end, it's all worth it. And even if you only try it once, it will be so satisfying to know that you have made your own biryani. So for this recipe, I've used 500 gram lamb, but you can use mutton, chicken, or even mince as well. And first, we're going to start by marinating the meat. You're going to add your garlic, ginger, and your spices. So I'll give a list of all the spices at the end as well. And as we go along, you can read it on the screen. So we're going to mix all the spices and garlic, ginger with your meat. And we're going to add some yogurt. And you can leave it for about an hour to marinate in the fridge. Or you better still leave it overnight for the flavors to develop. Right, so you've mixing all your spices in now and your yogurt, and you're going to cover it with some plastic wrap and put it in the fridge for an hour or overnight. And then you're going to take some oil, heat a nice big pot, put some oil in, and you're going to start adding your whole spices. Now, the whole spices gives a very nice and flavorful flavor in your food. And you're gonna just give it a minute or so in the hot oil for the flavor to develop. Give it a good stir, and then you're gonna add your onions. So the onion, as you can see, I've roughly chopped the onions. It doesn't matter because it's gonna cook away with the meat as well. You're gonna lightly brown your onions before you add your tomato. And then you're going to add your meat. You're going to add your meat and your green chillies and your dhanya. And you're going to cook it until that is done. You add a little bit of water, and you'll check it now and again just to see that there's enough water on there, so you don't want it to burn. Right. And while the meat is cooking soft, you'll go on to prepare your potatoes. Take some oil in a pan, shallow fry potatoes until it's just a nice golden brown color. It's not going to be soft, you're not going to cook it all the way through, just so that it gets a brown color. And you do that with about whatever amount of potatoes you need or you like in your pot. Some people like a lot of potatoes as well. And after you fried your potatoes, you'll take 2 whole onions, chop it roughly as well, and brown it in the same oil. As you can see, I've browned the onions very dark. It will change color in the pot. After that, you'll take 2 cups of rice, boil it, just parboil it with enough water to cover, and 2 teaspoons of salt, and then you will parboil it, as I said. Put it in a colander and drain it and rinse it with cold water. And then you're going to take half a teaspoon of saffron, and the saffron is completely optional. You don't need to use it as well, but it gives a very nice flavor as well to the food. And this saffron is actually Spanish saffron. And then you can see your meat is cooked, falling off the bone. It's cooked. And that is all the ingredients you're going to use to layer your biryani. So you can see we've got lentils there as well. I've parboiled a cup of lentils. So the lentils is actually, you can take as little or as much lentils as you want. Some people don't like a lot of lentils in the food. So I've started by layering the fried potatoes at the bottom, a layer of rice, some lentils, some of the fried onions, and then we're going to put half of the meat on top. So you can get many layers out of this depending how much meat you're using in rice. And as I'm saying, I'm only using 500 grams of meat and 2 cups of rice, so it will be 2 layers. And then you're going to continue with the other layers until you've used all the ingredients. Again, the rice, lentils, and then remaining meat, onions again, and reserve some onions for the garnishing as well. Finishing with a layer of the rice, and then you're going to pour your soaked saffron over. As I said, saffron is optional. And dhanya, freshly chopped dhanya as well. And then you're going to, 1 cup of hot water for the steaming. Going to dot it with butter. Now, as I say, biryani is a very rich dish. It's flavorful. It's not spicy, but it's packed with flavor. By spicy, I mean it's not like curry spice, but it's just packed with flavor, and you won't go wrong with a biryani. Everyone loves a biryani. So you see, I've boiled some eggs and garnished with eggs. That's a completely option as well. And I've got some freshly chopped dhanya for garnishing, and I've served it with lemon achar and homemade dahi, which is basically a yogurt, chillies and garlic and dhanya liquidized together. And there you have it. I hope you're going to try it sometime, and do let me know the results. And remember to share this video. And you can subscribe to my YouTube channel or Facebook or Instagram. I'm known as Cape Malay Cooking. Just in the search button at Cape Malay Cooking, Salwaa Smith, and you'll get all my recipes and all my video tutorials. And yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoy it, and good luck. See you next time. Assalamu alaikum. Bye bye.